you know what you're getting involved in if you're willing to participate.
Are you going to kiss any of the guys?
Definitely, definitely.
I ended up watching the documentary on the girl who did the 100 guys.
You mean the prawn?
No, it was a documentary.
Oh, okay.
But there's some really interesting parts, so I figured we watch some of this.
I'm open. Not as much as her, but
Not so much their legs.
Lamborghini doors.
Let's take a listen.
Have you like recognized any of the names in here of people that you might know?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's been some guys that like outwardly say like we used to go to school together.
Wow.
Or some of like dad's friends and stuff like that.
What mess?
There's been some guys like outwardly say like
Have you ever received any scary message on here that like something that frightened you or made you feel unsafe?
some people's requests are sometimes way too much. Like I had literally last week, like, can you put a bag over your head and pretend to be like suffocated?
What? Can you pretend to be suffocated?
Yeah, put a bag over your head.
Oh, yeah.
And pretend to be suffocated.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's too far for her. Not 100 guys, but that.
Not 1,000. I mean, I don't want to act. I don't want to act like I'm suffocated. That's too much. If I got to choke, let me choke, bitch.
It depends obviously on the request, but stuff like that I probably won't do. I don't want to encourage it. Like that, for me, I don't think that's doing helping
What if someone
society.
offered you $1 million to do it?
I probably would bend my morals for that.
What?
Yeah.
Bend my morals is a wise choice of words for when your job is you bending over.
Is that what they call it now? The waist? Damn, girl, got nice morals.
This guy's paid for a bottle of spit in a 6-minute video.
You did what, sorry?
I paid for like a bottle of spit. Just me like spitting into a bottle.
And is he going to receive that? Or?
Yeah, I'll send it in the post.
Now, let's take a look now at the actual 100 dudes and the setting up of, because in this documentary, they kind of cover some of the behind-the-scenes stuff, and it does get a bit
gross.
What Lily had shown us so far was fairly in keeping with most creators on OnlyFans. However, what she was planning to do in a couple of weeks' time had never been seen before.
This is where the applications are coming through.
Where the guys are messaging. I had it switched off for a little bit, so it's just...
So how are you doing this? You put out a phone number
Yeah.
and people can just apply?
Yeah, so I put out a little Twitter post.
Lamborghini doors. Lamborghini doors.
All you do always have to send in a photo of you holding your ID. So this guy's from Belgium. He is 32. Oh, he's from Barbados. Jesus. We're going global.
Is this just going to be completely random as to how you pick them?
Yeah. Like we said, we prioritize the ones who have STI checks.
prioritize people with STI checks means that it's not mandatory.
Mm-hmm. Meaning if they got 55 that did that and then they can't get more than that, it's going to be that.
So the thing is, there's a reason why, at least in the prawn industry, everyone has to get tested. And it's like very malseen to be just sleeping with women off camera, raw, whatever it might be. Because once it happens, once and there's a slip up, you're banned from the whole industry. This girl's about to let 100 randoms who are incredibly thirsty, who are willing to fly anywhere, who are desperate for some poon, inside of her raw. And all she asked for is an STI check.
One eternity later.
Sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, like it's not like normal sex at all. In my head right now, I can think of like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys that I remember. And that's it. But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like, if I didn't have the videos, I wouldn't have known I've done 100, I think that was kind of the hard part, is like conversing with them and like when they'd kind of be like, oh, like we've only had 2 minutes or 3 minutes and you said 5 on the message.
Did someone say that to you?
Yeah. And obviously it just makes it feel so bad.
Do you think you should feel bad about that?
I guess when you've promised something to people who support you, it's kind of hard to let them down.
Everything for 1,000 now.
I mean, grand bien lui en face.
So someone says, so there's a Reddit post that says, let's do the math. All 1,000 men would need to bust a nut in order for the record to be considered valid. Group activities allowed and up to 3 people can have bedroom fun with her at the same time. 1 for each orifice. Can't use hands, that doesn't count. The length of the bedroom activities for each man is modeled as a Gaussian distribution with a mean of 5 minutes and a standard deviation of 90 seconds. So let's consider 2 strategies that can be employed. 333 groups of 3 are formed, plus 1 solo participant.
I beg your pardon?
To reach 1,000. The groups form a queue, and the next group enters once all the members of the group currently participating have finished. This continues until all groups are finished.
Oh my God.
A single file queue is formed. Initially, 3 people enter. Anytime one of the 3 people in the current group finishes, they leave and are replaced by the person in front of the queue. This continues until all men have been exhausted. What is the probability that all 1,000 men finish within 24 hours for both strategies? I think strategy number 2 is probably better. 3 lines. Everybody uses a whole. When you're done, the person who was in that line gets the next. You do 1,000 guys, like you have to make sure all of them bust. You know how hard that is?
Yo. The first one gonna bust. The first 3 are probably gonna bust. By the time you reach 100, I don't know.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I think someone can actually die from this.
Someone said, hey, maybe we need to use fluffers. Getting said gentleman ready to deposit. This would cut down the time required for each male.
100%.
Also, based on an average of 1 teaspoon of sperm per busting of nuts.
Per load.
You're looking at 4.9 liters. I'm about to blow. 1.3 US gallons or 8.6 UK pints. All right, moving on.
That's a lot.
Siempre voy a estar aquí a tu lado. Nunca me voy a cansar. Solamente yo te quiero enseñar qué tan caro es. Mírate qué tan caro